They said sec, Did I drop? Is the stream on?
Yeah, I dropped as well for like a minute. I don't know if you did, but
Shit. Um. Wait, did everybody drop?
I did. I don't know about you.
Gosh, okay, I'm gonna get back in and fast forward. It says I'm still streaming. I wonder if the stream dropped. Did my internet just take a shit for a second? I'm gonna load
I'm
up
going to
Twitch.
go for a quick listening with DFS.
Okay. That's a bummer. Yeah, it's
The
my end,
players didn't
guys.
drop though.
It's very strange. That's a bummer.
It happens, right?
Yep. Gonna fast forward. What we're gonna do is maybe not catch up. We'll fast forward to that point where they were almost on the trade. Since the spy cams aren't working anyways.
So it was a really interesting game. DFS took the lead, and Raiding Party managed to come back. Let's see what the situation's like once we catch up
Yeah,
to the live
it's
game.
so weird. I didn't drop from here. My screen kept sharing. But it seems like my game just crashed. The Age of Empires cut out. Cause
Yeah,
my
my internet dropped, but nothing. My game didn't crash, so I'm not
Okay.
sure.
I'm gonna kill the spy cam chatter because it'll sort of spoil what's happening at this point. We will
Okay,
catch
okay.
back up. We're not gonna be live. We're just gonna fast forward to that point where they were on the trade. And we'll just catch up the next game.
At least we know. At least we know that the game's still running.
Yeah, I was really worried my internet was down. It's like, oh gosh, what a bad time for it to take a
No,
crap.
you guys in America have like a 1,000 megabyte download and stuff, right? Been crazy.
Yeah, I must have jinxed it yesterday. My internet was doing weird stuff about a month ago where it would drop like randomly once a week for like 30 seconds or a minute. And it hadn't been doing it this whole tournament. I'm like, it must be good now. But then here we are today. I don't know if it was my internet though, because the stream stayed on. The stream should have actually stopped.
No, your stream that it did drop.
Oh,
You had
so,
to restart your stream, right?
and you
Yeah.
couldn't hear me or anything? The stream is still on. I didn't actually like tell it to start streaming again. So I don't know.
Look, at this point in the game, DFS 40 villas ahead, right?
Yeah, they had a
40
big
villages
lead.
ahead.
But Raiding Party has shown up, I think, when we get back to where it was at. They definitely are in position to win this game. The trade's my only concern. Because
Yep.
I think
Let's
they
see if they had a trade or not.
yeah, I think they just have better units in general. So you can get trade behind it and let the game take longer and still win late.
I think what DFS needed to do was
Oh, I'm
use
not on
the
imp.
eco advantage. So they needed to make castles forward, use the imp timings better. But what was that, Spencer? Sorry.
Oh, it's weird. I'm on times 8, but it's showing 3.6, 4.0, 4.6. I don't know why it's not. Capture is weird. It doesn't always do times 8 fast forward.
Don't you have to speed it up in game or as well?
No, it's
Like,
just through this.
oh,
I don't even know what time we were at actually. I think it was like nearing an hour.
Was that the time when they had like 50 CA and 60 camel archers near the trade line?
Yeah, I know.
That's what time
I
we
know they're
were
over here, but I'm trying. Yeah, kill time.
So at this point, 100 villagers advantage.
Yeah, it looked like it was over, honestly.
Yeah, I was already planning next game for them, right?
Yeah, you're talking like, yeah, who do you think the MVP is?
Yeah,
For Down for
exactly.
Sickness.
So now we might have to pick an MVP for raiding party.
Right. And Fresh to Death is the highest elo, right? Or was it Imperio?
Um, no, Imperio's the
Oh,
better player, I
Imperio.
think. Fresh to Death is still a good player. Don't
Okay.
get me wrong.
Yeah, he's played great. If I zoom in, does it? Nope. It's going as fast as it can. But I do like what Down for Sickness did with the walling. Castle in the Choke isn't terrible because you can't wall the whole thing. I like Fresh's castle on the other side because they wall it up and then the one area you run through, you have to go under a castle. Obviously, that doesn't stop big numbers, but it helps. I feel like we're still about 20 minutes behind from where we were. I think it was at about an hour. Stream, you guys are there, right? Let me look at my stream manager. No. Okay, you're not. Okay, good to know. Did the stream actually die for a second? Or was it just like my screen
Yeah,
share?
I had to.
So we lost
I
everybody.
had to restart. I don't know about other people.
Okay.
Yeah.
We lost them?
You lost a few, maybe 10 people. So
Okay. Right at like the worst moment too. It's like, oh dude, they're almost in the trade. Like it could really decide the fate of the game. We're almost back. The thing that's definitely different about Team Acropolis is the pushes really turn into the sides on this map. Where Acropolis, you could have castles
yeah,
forward, production.
there's a lot of wood in the back, but I think DFS have used the wood in the back. So if raiding party are controlling the wood on the sides, then there could be in a little bit of a pickle.
That's
But there's
true.
quite a lot of wood left, right?
Trade's important, but yeah, the wood could become an issue if they're pushed off the sides, kind of.
Well, we're catching back up slowly. I think you said there's still 15 minutes to go, right?
Yeah,
So
this damn thing's getting slower the closer we get. Now it's on like 2.7. I don't know if it's just because there's more units and more going on.
I thought you had to speed it up in game as well, right? As well as capture age, or am I
Is
wrong?
that? I'll see what that does. I don't think they actually do anything to each other. Yeah, I just sped it up
Oh,
in
it's
game.
going faster though.
Let's see.
I think it went faster, no?
Did it? I can tell. It says it's at 3.1. Okay, we're almost back. We're almost there. This is where that big push started. The castle comes forward.
So if we're deciding MVP, who are we thinking?
Man.
Oh, we're not sure yet.
Yeah, it's hard to call who the MVP would be. I think Slender Cloud has played well, but I think Hestia being their lower tier has played incredibly well.
Yeah, for sure, right? He's got 10,000 in score, which is the same as Imperial and Smoke.
Yeah.
So he's played really well. Even Westbrook's played well, right? He's took most of the damage.
Right, and that's why his score is lower. He has kind of been like holding on the right without sending too much that way.
But he's the highest rated player, being 2K1, 2K, so...
Yeah, I think Hestia is playing the most above his elo right now. Now this was a big turning point though. I know we already saw what happened here. This was not a good fight for Down for Sickness. They really forced it.
Uphill under a castle against CA and Camel Archers.
Yeah.
Not good. This is where we need SO, right?
Right. And we may see that eventually.
No, Mayans, Magyars, Gujaras don't get SO. So.
Oh, you mean for DFS?
Yeah, against Camel Archers and CA.
Right.
Definitely need them.
Actually, who does get SO here? Does anybody?
Nobody.
Nobody gets SO.
Georgians.
Georgians, okay.
Georgians get.
Damn, Georgians have a good tech tree. Halb, SO, Insane Cav. Okay, now we are back. Pretty much. There's going to be a castle going up here. And that's kind of right where we left off.
Controlling a little bit of gold, controlling the wood line, a little bit of stone. Let's see if they make some trade.
That's what I would love to see.
I don't know why Westbrook's got
Markets!
militia.
Yes!
Somewhere.
Markets are coming up. Okay, this is right where we were. Maybe a little bit. Wait. What is going on?
Oh.
I hope we don't drop. For some reason, it almost feels like there's some lagginess. I don't know.
Hold up. Slow it down. Let's hope we don't drop. Because this is the exact same point, right?
Yep. Castle gets denied. Castle going up. Do you attempt a dive here, or is that too risky?
It's a little bit risky, right? But if you kill the trade, it's worth it. But it's risky.
Maybe even just like some of the numbers to go snipe them. And are they? They
But
may
he's
dive.
got the paladins. He's got his paladins there, right? So should be fine.
Thanks for the follow, AoE Hawk. Okay, my audio is definitely screwed up.
Currently, Slender Cloud's attacking a wall. Oh, is he in? Oh, he's in. Oh, this could be bad. This is bad.
Youch.
This could be game.
The trade is getting slaughtered. They need to select all trade cards immediately.
He needs to just stop moving his units. He just needs to patrol in. Like, I hate it when people over micro, right? Why are they keep moving? Just leave them there, patrol. Yep, and now he's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could be game. Oh, he's getting the castle up. He's getting the castle up after trapped all the army.
They need that castle. It's just not enough paladins. Sharamshas, everything.
Smoke's pushing on the right side, though.
True. That's actually a problem because you only have Halb over there and some camels. They don't have anything to fight Plumes on that side. I almost think one of these armies needs to rotate. Leave the camel archers.
No, they can't clean that. This is game.
Yeah, I think Hestia's gonna rotate. Maybe. Maybe not. They're planning a jump. Fresh is massing up. The trade is idled.
Yeah, even if they clean this army, it's still game, right? They've stopped the trade, so...
Yeah, here's the mass deletion and the jump. Oh. He's trapped. Hestia is completely pinned. Oh, maybe not. Wow, it sure looked like he was. The
He's managed to get out of there really well.
He's trying to keep the camel archers in. He's diving the trebs.
Has Smoke managed to get cleaned up on the right side yet? Or
no, that push is non-stop on the right. Almost a base race right now. Both sides are massing up units to try to deal with these problems. Thundercloud almost needs like Cavalier, maybe even. I don't know.
Maybe Raiding Party have to trade from the top of where Red's got his walls to the bottom. But
Yeah, possibly.
it's because if you look at the resources now, I'm sure there's probably no gold left, right? If we looked at everybody's resources.
Oh, right. Absolutely. Gold 000.
Yep.
9818. That is the trade. And Raiding Party didn't make any trade, so I think that's the problem for them. Even though this is good, the damage and hitting the trade, they don't have any of their own.
Well, DFS making the comeback. Wow, this game.
Yeah, I think I favor DFS position because this push and the trade behind it, Raiding Party has sort of put themselves on a timer. They don't really have a farm bonus. They have churches, which makes everything more efficient, not just farms. Also, they have strong hussars too. So many.
They have better lumber as well, right?
If these armies die, which they
camp.
are right now, what do you have after this?
It's light cav, right? It's light cav, yeah. Light cav don't kill that army. I'm still not sure who's going to win, right? Raiding Party don't have any trade, but Down for Sickness trade is...
We're going to see a wipe on the right. There's skirms. They're massing up. Although, Fresh to Death is kind of coming this way too. They need to wipe this. These plumes are a big problem.
And there's 100 of them as well, right? He did delete 40 villagers. So that's well played from Smoke-A-Lot.
Yep.
If they kill the Trebs, though, they don't have any gold to produce anymore, so stops the push, right?
Yeah, it sure does. The skirms are great here. The left is kind of still happening, but the trade card counts are increasing for Down for Sickness. They bent, but they did not break. And I think we're going to see a score flip in the next few minutes. And your top player, Westbrook, he's just like kind of in big trouble right now. 94 bills, no gold, not much army.
He's had a tough game, right? He's got Georgians on the flank. He got doubled in Castle Age.
And a new wave of Trebs. Fresh is very good.
Calling it? What happened? What happened? Why are they calling it? What happened at the top?
I don't think they're calling it.
Imperio's typed GG.
No, he typed 63.
No. Alright, I thought it said GG.
Whatever. Yeah. I would have been shocked if they called it right now. Not a few Halb in the clogged up trade. They won't really kill anything, but...
Score's still close, but DFS are pushing in.
And it is...
Are we going to see a DFS win with a Raiding Party score lead?
I think so.
Are we going to see that?
45 trade cards for Fresh. He can spam gold units mixed in with light cav all he wants. And Raiding Party is out of gold. Gold is king.
Wow, this game, I can't believe it. So DFS were winning, then Raiding Party were winning, now DFS are winning. Wow.
I think Raiding Party had what they needed to win. They just didn't make trade.
Yeah, and Smoke managed to push it back as well, right, with 100 plumes. So well played from Smoke.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
I always say you make trade till you win or lose. And Down for Sickness kept making trade even though the push almost got in and was bad, but they held and now they can win. Now this is still a lot of units down here, surprisingly. There's a little bit of gold they've managed to find these last minutes.
They need to kill the trade to have any chance of winning. But see.
At this point, I want to see some of these just run the trade line on the back and shoot everything, and the rest come home. The rest come home. All this needs to come wipe this on the right. You could kill tons of trade right now, and you could clear the right. And you'd be fine, actually.
Yeah, like you said, the score is switching now, and we still don't have any trade from raiding parties, so they've got to be close to calling the GG. So for your MVP, who you saying, Spencer? Would you go for?
I like how Fresh played this. I think his trade was
Fresh?
great. His rotations where he's been needed. Um,
I
Imperial's done a
think I'm
great.
gonna go
What's that?
Smoke a lot, right? He's
Smoke
the
has had the
lowest rated
killing
player.
push. True.
And if you think about it, the raiding party, they didn't have any archer civs, right? So Fresh was pretty safe to boom. There was no archers on the field. It was just like have CA.
Right.
But
I don't see progress being made on the left. There's no siege. Like
nope.
I still
All Imperial has to do is just not let the castles die.
like they can't see what we can see, but they kind of know like a group of these could run the trade line. That's so annoying when you see like cav archers or anything just running and sniping all your trade carts. But yeah, you know what? Smoke-a-Lot's push has been massive. And he got into plumes, which I think was huge.
Yeah, he as a 1500 player, he had 140 villagers and he's deleted, 40 villagers and he's got 100 plumes and he's pushing, right?
Yep.
He's doing well.
And Fresh has always been great about massing these trebs and not trickling them in, and then he sends like 5 when they need them to complement the push even more. The one thing I would have added if I was Smoke would be siege ramps.
And just to make it quicker, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
But other than that, yeah, he's played great for his elo. So maybe just that alone, just like how Hestia played really well in the other team, the lower elo players showed up for each team in game 1.
Yeah, for sure, right? Westbrook played well though. He played okay. Yep.
Yeah, but this now there's trebs on the left, but is it a little too late? And Imperial has a lot of crap over there.
I think we see the GG in about 5 seconds. Looking at the pop count of teams.
I agree. I could even speed it up, maybe. It seems over. You have all the trade. This push is not stopping. We're gonna go 2 times. I think this game is done.
The last time I said this though, raiding party came back, but congratulations to DFS.
Yeah. They see a trade card going, I don't know, it's probably a misclick. GG is called. Down for sickness, game 1. I will get an MVP pull out. Why not? Because I'm curious to who people pick.
I mean, it's got to be. They all played well, right? But the standout player.
And he even has the highest
The
KD. Smoke a
standout
lot.
player. Yeah, small. Yeah, 2. Yeah, as Mayans as well. Mayans against. In that situation against those civs.
Yep.
Yeah,
And he got into plumes at the right time. You could tell the foot archers were just becoming really worthless. They couldn't shoot anything. They're too slow. They can get wiped easily. Plumes, even when the cav come to jump you, you can kind of just run. Be like, hey, I need help over here. And then the camels can show up.
Look at the APM. 2-1. Sorry.
Wow. Hey, just goes to show. You don't have to be that fast.
And we're giving him the MVP as well, I think, right? You said so.
Well, let's see what the people say.
Everyone else in chat agrees. Yeah.
Yep.
I've just voted now.
Yeah, it's a 3-1-1. Congrats. Oh, Imperial making a pushback last second. Congrats to Smoke. Okay, the next game is probably going. I would assume it is. We'll get right into that one.
Acclivity. That was quite a long game.
Yeah.
Voice is a little bit, my throat's a little bit dry, man.
And it would have still been going if they made trade, but definitely one of the closest Frozen Cove matches so far.
I think Slender Cloud played really well. It was a good game. Good game.
Definitely. Raiding Party did a lot better based on the point difference than I think anyone expected. So it's going to be Acclivity next. DFS's home map was Hillfort, but Raiding Party chose Acclivity.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see Britons and humans on this map for sure. Now they've taken a 1-0 lead. Britons 100%, humans 80% sure they might use it on this map.
You said, what did you say about Cummins?
I'm 80% sure they might use it on Acclivity.
Okay. I know you guys did. We're going to fast forward the Dark Age. I'm not going to update the civs on the stream or anything like that. Because
Has it already started? Nice.
Yeah, we got some catch up to do. Oh, the APM's higher than yours, Haidar. Yeah, 31 is generally low. I say 40 and above is enough. 35 even, I guess. 31 is a little bit on the low side, but he still did fine. And he didn't need to use a lot of APM last game. It's just like a lot of like pushing with attack moves. But the civs, we do not see the Cumans. So the Cumans are saved for Hillfort if it's played. But is it a Khmer pocket? It is. But
we have some really top tier civilizations here.
Across the board. Yeah. But Britons and Khmer and Vietnamese, it's pretty insane. Okay, we're not going to get to live. We're just going to go right now with Feudal. And Slender Cloud looks like he almost wants to run at the pocket, but Fresh to Death is there. Waiting for him.
Yeah, if it goes late games, Franks are a lot better than Khmer, but hopefully Fresh can use his advantage with Khmer. And it doesn't get to late game.
Right. And the walls. I like how Imperial actually made his base. He's got it walled here to the TC, and it's like everything's safe for the most part.
Oh.
I've never seen a team game base kind of walled. Little box on one corner of the TC like that. It looks cool.
Something I'd do. It's showing his level, right? He's the strongest player on DFS.
Yeah.
They've gave him the best civilization as Britain's flank. And let's see if he can dominate.
Now it's Westbrook with Slendercloud. This is the two strong players of Raiding Party. Smoke a lot and Hestia.
Westbrook's idling.
Westbrook.
I think Westbrook's must be idling his TC, right?
Yes, he did.
2 minutes so far.
Quite a bit.
So he's got to find damage now, otherwise Imperial will just dominate in Castle Age, I think.
And the way he walled his
2 vills ahead.
You almost can't find damage here. The flank would possibly be a better option, but he's losing vills at home behind this. I love how he walled his base. Because he's like, bro, I'm safe. And even a little overcommit.
Yeah, he's losing archers as well. Oh, this is bad.
Yeah.
This is bad for Raiding Party. See, if you can hear the police in the background, they're going to arrest Raiding Party.
Now, Hestia is gonna...
I don't know, can you... Can you hear the sirens, or...
I hear an ambulance. No.
Yeah. Oh, is it an ambulance? Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Ambulance coming to, yeah. Now, Hestia could probably pull off, and he does. I think these scouts will clear this. They don't have armor, though. And Fresh to Death is rotated. Yeah, Imperial's done a great job. He's completely safe at home. He's like, I don't need help at all. You can go wherever you want, fresh to death.
Yeah, he knows as Britons, all he's got to do is survive until Castle Age, and then you can't do anything. There's no counter.
Is everybody walled already? It's not very hard to wall on Acclivity. It looks like everyone except for Westbrook is walled.
And Westbrook's 6 villages behind everybody else. He's 8 behind Pocket, which is it's not good, but
What's with the double gates on the back? Do you think he thought something was coming earlier and rushed those up?
must have. How's Smoke getting on the top side? I can see he's fighting on the top side, but
He's got that gate.
okay. Ooh, maybe he needed a tower on the gold.
Yeah, because that's his only gold right now. He almost needs a rotation from Fresh, but the Pocket, they're pinging this out. Pocket's going to have to go home for that. They're going to pounce with Imperio and Fresh, it looks like.
Oh, and he has a hole on the wood line. Fresh has a hole on the wood line.
Oh, and he
Nope.
spotted it.
Oh.
May lose a Vil. Nope. Maybe.
Hide in the house. In the house. Imperio just cleans this up, though, no?
They could retreat up the hill. I don't think you face... What is it? 17 archers, 12 archers. He's got a lot of archers. Is armor in? Armor's in, actually. They're going to take this. And Imperium is a little cornered. But he's going to pick the scouts off before... Okay.
It's a great fight. Well played to Imperio.
Yep.
He's done everything he needed to do as Britons. All he had to do is survive until Castle Age. He's done that. And
Yeah,
Fresh is here to help.
I can't believe he has Britons, too. That is so nasty.
Quite a lot of idle TC for everybody. How's the resources looking for Castle Age? We can see Slender Cloud's on his way up.
Slender Cloud's up.
Imperial's nearly
Imperial's
there.
going to click right now. He has
Hestia
the market.
is doing really well against Smoke a lot.
Yeah, that's a more even match, but Hestia does seem to be getting the better end. He's up to castle, Smoke a lot. Not even close, actually. So, Raiding Party could get back into this because of the north with Hestia being ahead. But in the south, I feel like Fresh to Death and Imperio have been outplaying Westbrook and Slendercloud. Although Slendercloud's up to castle.
I think what we might see here is who can die the slowest, right? Can Smoke die slower than Westbrook?
Yeah, because Westbrook's definitely in trouble.
Oh, Westbrook's up as well. Westbrook's up. Well played to Westbrook. I don't know how he's done it, but...
Yeah, he's about more than 6 Vils behind, actually, because the castle time. He lost Vils and he idled a lot, where Imperio, only 22 seconds idle time.
And 3 minutes from Fresh to Death. I don't know why he's idling so much as Pocket.
Yeah,
Whereas Slender Cloud on the other end, 22 seconds.
yeah, in a way,
It's 5 villages.
the Pocket and the flank in the north have outplayed the Pocket and the other flank of Down for Sickness. It's more like Imperial's the only one really ahead for DFS, but he's way ahead. Good tower.
All switching back and forth.
Now skirms are in, but so is Bodkin and Crossbow any second, and some Knights. Oh, this is not what you want to see right now if you're those skirms.
I think Smoke could die here. Look how many Korean Expo we have from Hestia as well.
Yeah, and they're even pressuring the Pocket behind this. They're on his front gold. That paper gate will likely go down.
Yeah, if we take him off gold as well, he's going to be in a big pickle. Good quick wilds from Fresh.
I like Hestia going right into a TC
And
here instead of ballistics. Although maybe he's trying to do both.
with Koreans, it gets the armor as well, so the archers are super tanky for free. Nice.
Yeah, now this is a
Yeah,
problem in the
Imperials killing
south.
villagers.
But I don't know, raiding party I feel like it's in the lead here. The pocket is yeah,
Yeah,
this
for
is
sure, man.
huge. Wow. They are in. +2's just now coming in. Farm's going down. Ville's going down. Westbrook took damage, but I love how he's
And-
being aggressive.
I think it's game, right? If Fresh to Death's not on gold, it's game.
Yeah.
Game.
Slender Cloud is booming behind this. He's going to get more and more ahead.
Now finding them at MVP here is difficult, man, because they all actually did okay, right?
Yeah, something I'm impressed with, even though Westbrook's getting hurt at home, is the damage he got on the pocket behind it. It's almost like he's sacrificing himself for the team right now.
Yeah, he had to do that as well because he's against Britons. He can't fight Britons head on, so he's done really well doing damage to pocket.
Yeah, and then
So I
Hestia
played to Westbrook.
outplaying the MVP of last game, too. It's hard to say, like, these teams... I don't know, man. It's hard to call
This is
MVP
game.
sometimes.
Look at the village account from pocket.
Yeah, I think they've taken this game. Like, Slender's just going to keep flooding this way. They're going to clear possibly Imperio. Maybe not.
I actually can't choose an MVP, but I think by the littlest of margins, probably Hestia, but it's really difficult.
Yeah, look at the damage
can't
he's
pick.
now getting. He's destroying his guy right now. GG is called. Yeah, that is... Wow. They took him on. I didn't expect them to do as well on this map. Because it's more meta, and like you look at the elos, and it's not so much strategy, but... Wow. I think it was the teamwork. Coordinating to hit the pocket. Hestia winning his side.
And Westbrook did well, like I said, against the worst save. He did his job, so I'll play the team raiding party.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
Hestia 10 eco KD, Slenderclaw 11, Westbrook 5. Wow. This has been a really good series.
And the final map is Hillfort, and we have Cumans and Teutons for Down to Sickness. But that's if they use Teutons, but I don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah, MVP poll is out. I'm really curious to how this one
It's really
goes.
close.
I'm not going to vote. I want to see what the people think.
I mean, they all played really well, right? So I'll probably go Hestia just because the lowest rated elo.
And he played really well last game. Hestia has clearly shown up this set.
They looked like a completely different team, raiding party, but they had better civs, right? The first game they didn't have, they used the worst civs the first game, right?
Yep. And they almost like pulled the upset on that game. Like, I think this game 3 is going to be really close, except the Kuman. That's a problem for them. How are they going to deal with the Kuman? Now, how are these votes going? Looks like Hestia got it. Congrats, Hestia, on the MVP. Well deserved. Game 3. Okay. Looks like no mods are around. I am going to do a prediction. Because this is the decider. Who will take game 3, guys? I think the game's probably already underway because we are a bit behind. But we've been catching up. We may even get live. We'll see.
I'm not sure who actually wins game 3 because Team Down for Sickness are known as Forest players, so with it being Hillfort and very closed.
Yeah, I still like... I favor the Kumans.
Yep, the humans can be scary.
Yep. All right, predictions in for game 3. This is the decider. Another... All these sets lately have just been game 3, game 3, game 3. I love it. get right into it. Spy cams are broken. They're half broken. I can hear them. You guys cannot. Or we can hear them. Okay, so they actually are in the lobby. We are back to being live. For game 3, it's gonna be Hillfort, which we've only seen, I think, 2 games on Hillfort this tournament. And I know Raiding Party picked Hillfort, I think, last week as their home map and lost on it. There was a Goth and a really good timing from, I think it was Illusionist and Klobaska, MTE. They towered them. Man, game 3. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm just going to be back in a minute or two.
Yeah, no problem.
Good luck to both teams.
Yeah, for those that don't know, this is Blade here casting. Do not say MTE's name or you'll summon him. Well, he's going to be playing. Going to be live later. I'm going to try to maybe get the spy cams working correctly by then. It's weird because on OBS, I have my desktop audio is what you guys hear. But for some reason, the way that the spy cams are now being routed to where my co-caster can hear them, and I can, OBS isn't picking it up. So there's got to be some weird setting to now route it to OBS somehow. I tried to make it better and I half broke it. Game is up. A lot's on the line right now. This is like possibly both these teams' tournaments lives right now. Almost like a win or go home. And the Civs, Kumans from Fresh to Death, Teutons from Smoke a Lot. That could be a tower rush, just like Blade was saying. And Byzantines for Imperio. The other side, we have Spanish, Saracens, and Tatars. I'm kind of guessing there's going to be some FC Conks going on. Hestia he looks like he really likes Cav Archers. Conks, Cav Archers. Saracens probably go Camels against Kumans. I want to see who you guys are predicting right now, points-wise. No one's betting. Okay. The prediction's out if you guys want to gamble. Nobody putting down some money. And we are live again. Had the stream crash at one point, unfortunately. Sometimes this map can generate a wall between two players. That is not the case. It looks like it almost happened if this was one more gap. Kind of like these, not really a squarish base, more like a diamond almost. I'm curious to what these teams are thinking. Like if the Teuton's up quick, it's definitely going to be towers from Smoke a Lot. And the fact that it's on the lower player, I think that's absolutely what it's going to be. They gave Smoke a Lot Teutons. I think we'll see towers. What better Sid to trush with than Teutons? Do you think Smoke a Lot smokes a lot? I think a name like that, and he's playing purple, kind of like Perps. Yeah. Dude's a stoner. I feel like people probably know what Perps are nowadays. Obviously, California has really good weed. Got that Perps.
What's that, sorry?
They were asking if do I think Sir Smoke a Lot smokes a lot? Oh, he's not Sir Smoke a Lot. He's just Smoke a Lot.
He smokes cigarettes.
Oh, he's not a stoner.
Nope, he smokes cigarettes.
Okay, I saw him as purple, and I know like weed when it's purple is it's really good. I don't smoke
I
anymore.
have some purple.
Yeah,
I have some purple weed that I'm smoking at the moment. Yeah.
nice. Is that what
Yeah,
you?
actually, not really purple, just a little bit. Like when you grind it up, it's a little bit purple. It's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Is that what the break was for?
No. I ate a packet of crisps. I think you call them chips in America,
Oh yeah.
and grabbed a can of Coke. I didn't know if I was talking too much, right? So I just wanted to
Oh no,
give you some more time.
you're good. I think we have a good pace. Sometimes us casters talk over each other too much, and it doesn't sound good when I look back at the VODs or try to do highlights or something. No, we've been good. You've been good.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not a hype caster. I can't, Oh my god, unbelievable! La 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 la. I just can't do it. Sorry, it's not me.
I feel like Age of Empires doesn't even really have hype casters like you might see in like Dota or League of Legends or other games. It's like there's
I don't know.
not.
Mem's quite good, right? At hyping.
Yeah, he's like the most hyped one, but when you talk about hype casters that you see in other esports, it doesn't compare. I
Yeah, like football in
yeah,
like South America, where it's like goal. What? Yo, yeah. Anyway,
goal.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't consider Mem a hype caster. He's definitely got the most energy. But like a real hype caster, just watch some other esports if you want to see some hype casting. Age of Empires is more mellow, and there's not enough craziness to really be a hype caster in this game. It would be like blowing it out of proportion what's really happening. There's some moments.
I'd like to see you talk for 90 minutes, Arcee.
Could try to cast like a Latin American football soccer caster.
Wait, so Smoke didn't go Tower Rush? What?
That's interesting.
I mean, still, they have the better late game civs, right?
Yep. Tunes are still tunes. But it is going to be interesting seeing what I think will be Cav Archers and Conks. Because Stone is being taken for Westbrook. He's going to... You almost have to get the castle up right away when you're fighting Kumans, right? If you go for Boom, Kuman will just come kill you. Wait. Oh, I was going to say...
I think he might be too slow, though. I think Fresh's Boom might be just in time. And he's going to Stone. He's going to go Kipchak as well.
Is it Kipchak's? Yeah, I guess he's already on Stone. Yeah. Wow.
I don't know why Fresh has got 2 minutes of idle TC time again.
Especially with Kumans. That's like a decent amount of your advantage. He's only at 30 Vils right now.
That was 2 minutes about that's 3 villagers, right? So he's getting wheelbarrow though, so his economy will be kicking in shortly.
Yeah, not the cleanest Kuman play. You should really have less than 30 seconds.
Maybe it's because you don't get berries and that threw off his build order a little bit.
Huh. That's true. It's a little bit harder on this map. It's not standard.
What about picking Malay on this map and fish booming.
Picking
sick,
Malay.
right?
Did you catch the game yesterday where the teams picked the wrong Civ? And they had a choice to give him anything, and they gave him Malay on Frozen Cove. And Malay kicked butt.
And Malay are good as well, right?
Yeah, they just went foot
They can be used
archers.
on land match.
They went foot
To
arch.
say they're a navy,
Go ahead.
pretty good. Yeah.
They get a quick imp too compared to other civs because it comes in so fast. Extra vills, also from the castle, the feudal being quicker.
So we do have a castle from Westbrook. And Slender is booming. And we have CA from Hestia. Interesting.
Yeah, and he didn't go right into the conks. But I mean, even if the Kuman's going kip checks, they're not going to have that massive power spike for stable knights right away anyways. Which, we'll see how it plays out.
The boom from DFS is going to be so much better.
20 bill advantage right now. But all of Raiding Party is in Castle Age. Is there
Snipe to Bill? Yeah, go on, sorry. Yeah.
How come the Byzantine is up so late? Did he just go up and get Ecotex? Oh, he's okay. He's been massing archers. Never mind. So massing archers from Imperial. That's why he's up late.
I'd have actually preferred skirmishes, but never mind. They are cheaper with Byzantines. Yes, you don't want to make skirms in a team game, but if you're playing against CA and Conquistadors, skirms can be good.
Yeah, your wire on your mic is a little off again or whatever.
Yeah, I'm moving it again, right? Let's stop moving it, right?
That's better.
About now.
It's
Yep,
good.
sorry, I was moving it. I said skirms from Byzantines could be great here against Conks and CA. You don't want to go skirms in a team game, but against them units, why not?
Yeah, and they're cheap. That sounds like a great counter to what's happening. Kind of just use them defensively, keep booming up. A monastery already up for the Teuton. Monks being made. Now, they're not going to find this TC on the right in time.
Nope.
Vills?
And
doesn't it seem like there should be a bigger Vill advantage for a Kuman boom right now? We're only 8 Vills ahead?
He's got 2.5 minutes of idle TC time, so it's like 5 villages. Yeah. So he went up a little bit late with Kumans. He's got 54 villages. He's up minute 21. He can do it quicker in minute 19, 20 with Kumans, but he has got a few more villages. It's not bad. Like a little bit of idle time, but it's decent.
Slender Cloud is even with his Vills now. Obviously, he's been gathering longer, the Kuman. But, man, Raiding Party, I like their position right now. I said I favor Kumans, but...
And Chewans don't have husbandry as well, so Smoke can never take a good fight.
And the tower getting denied in the back, that's a lot of his farm eco. He's going to rush it up now. It's going to go up. But he's going to lose more Vills.
So he's lost 10 so far.
So, with 2 ranges going up, I don't know if those were like quick wall ranges. Maybe he's going to get rid of them. Because he's got the castle. Or do you mix in Cav archers with kip checks? Okay, never mind. It's just for the upgrades now. He's got the stable and the range. It might have even been a misclick that he did 2 ranges.
So Raiden Party have got the villager lead now, and they decided to commit to army as well, so they're doing a pretty good job, Raiden Party. So Imperio's taking a fight against the Conks.
And Conks are so annoying. He's going to convert a CA. I said I like Kumans, but man, no one likes Conks. These Conks could, like, wreck this game. I wouldn't fight these crossbows, though. I would get the hell out of there. Is Ballistics in? It's not.
No, he's lost 5 Conks so far. Good trade for Imperio.
Yeah, great trade. We see the dock walls going up.
Oh. Wow, Hestia has ballistics as well. I'd like to see some TCs though, but he's doing a really good job, Hestia. Well played.
Yeah, kind of the army approach. Although, he's going to lose a decent amount of CA here to go for those monks. Those monks are getting great value from Smoke-A-Lot.
Yeah, that wasn't worth it. But he's got another group coming along. And like I said, Teutons don't have husbandry, so...
I think you add the TC now
Now,
for
what does
Hestia. He's probably going to. He just needs a little bit more wood.
the Saracens go for here? Mameluke, maybe? Or do you go camel? Do you go for the 150 HP camels?
I think that'd be great here, seeing that it's just 1 foot archer civ, it's knights from the Teuton, it's Kipchaks from the Kuman. Yeah, why not just get the tanky camels? Now the military is slightly in favor of Down for Sickness at the moment, just barely. Gold-wise, 3.7 and 3.6.
Yeah, it's a really close game, right? The scores neck and neck, the village accounts neck and neck.
Yeah, and Hestia now getting a TC. I love it on the right. It's going to expand that territory. The walls are coming up from Slender Cloud, who is just booming 101 vills. He has the most by far. Slender Cloud could honestly just carry this game with how his boom's going. Because he's not...
Yeah, and if he goes camels are really strong as well, so let's see.
Yeah, I think the strategy
Taking
was...
a great fight on the front.
And the ballistics. I think the strategy was Hestia kind of all-ins for a little bit on just 1 TC, and Slender Cloud just booms to hell. Could even be thinking Mamelukes, because he's got a castle going up, but that could also be for Camel. It's having more HP.
I think you go, in this situation, you go camels, right? Because the camels can take the TC. If they're still in Castle Age, they can't make a unit to fight the camel.
Yeah, I assume it's for the unique tech. He's even getting sort of close to Imp. That's a big...
Yeah, he's a really strong player, Slender Cloud. I don't know who he is, but he's strong.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately, if DFS loses, they could potentially be eliminated, right?
Yeah, which would be kind of a surprise.
Potentially.
I still think they can make it 2 if they're 2 and 3, because every team that's beat them is a good team. So they will like break the tie.
Yeah, they've played. Yeah, I agree. They've played some good teams, right?
There's going to be some 2 and 3 teams that beat like 0 and 4 teams and stuff like that. That will not have a chance. Gotta love the devs for making Conks bad against Expo. That change was so needed. Conks were very annoying before. With that extra Pierce.
Still good, right? They're still the best Castle Age unit you can make.
Yeah, Imp coming in for Slender Cloud. This is going to be a huge problem. His timing here has been amazing because no one's even close. The Kuman might start selling food, but even if he gets up, I don't know what he's going to do against Saracen. It is Mamelukes. Okay, it's Mamelukes. And he's going to put a second castle as we speak. Where is it going? It's going forward. The third castle.
Team raiding party have got map control and they're securing the other side of the map for trade as well, whereas Team Down for Sickness not even thinking about trade at this point.
It feels like these teams almost switched their style. Like, I don't know, this is a big upset from Raiding Party if they pull this off, which it kind of looks like they're going to the way this game is playing out right now. They even have Spanish trade.
We've got two players from DFS on the way to Imp, so see if they can make something happen.
And this was DFS's home map. So they got what they wanted. They have the civs they wanted. The conks are so annoying, though. What is the eco KD? 7 for Westbrook, 10 for Hestia. No ballistics for the Kuman. Or these conks would probably be dead by now. Ballistics
But
now coming.
the Mamelukes will destroy the Kipchak.
Yeah, what are they gonna do against those Mamelukes? It just kills everything they have. Like, the boom Slender has, he's 160 vills, tons of castles. He could almost kill everything by himself. Once this starts to snowball. Elite Mameluke is in. I'm not a fan of the Kipchak play, honestly. Like, I think the Night Flood would have been better, maybe even Step Lancers, but
It could have been okay, but he lost 15 villages, right? So,
yeah.
and he had 3 minutes idle CC time.
Right, it's like the idle alone makes it really tough for Kuman. So, like, your whole advantage is those 2 TCs. And that's a lot of vills that weren't made.
Then we have Team Raiding Party pushing in on Smoke a Lot space. And it's not looking good, right? For Team
No,
DFS.
absolutely not at all. That castle is gonna go down soon as the trebs trickle in. Like, this is so many trebs.
I think although Slender Cloud's going to dominate now, I think Hestia played well. I think as the lowest elo, he did amazing.
Yeah, because Slender Cloud just boomed. Boomed to hell and back. Maybe
It's a
that's...
shame. I wanted to see DFS do well, but
Yeah, and I've been a fan of this Raiding Party team the last few tournaments. They've had it rough. They've been underdogs oftentimes. I like to see them do well too.
they look like a strong team. I think they'll do well in the knockout stage. Wouldn't be surprised to see them in the quarterfinals, semi-finals potentially.
Yeah, and Hestia didn't play well last week. This is about the best I've seen him play in any of these tournaments today. He really showed up.
He's been playing against DFS's weakest player, but even so, he's played really well.
Yeah, and Westbrook has been annoying this whole time with conks. Him and Westbrook just bought Slender Cloud the time to carry this. It's not over. The Bills are in favor of DFS. The military is in favor of DFS, but the position right now...
Just don't have a counter for Mameluke, right?
Yeah. What are they going to do for that? They have... I don't know.
They need SO, but...
Imperial, yes, these ARBs are kind of good against them, but they just run away. They just go, oh, you're over here, I'm going to move. Good castle from Imperial, though. He knows the importance of the middle and getting some kind of middle map control. He can start trebbing.
It's a Byzantine castle as well. It'll survive a little bit longer.
Yeah,
maybe, right? What about demos from Byzantines?
Oh, that would be insane. The problem right now is Smoke-A-Lot is not imp. He's on his way up. He's lost his home TC already. His base is going down. He's got to pull all the vills. It's almost like they're down a player for a little bit. Now, we do see Maganel, or Onagers from Fresh to Death, the Kuman. That's kind of needed.
He does need SO, though.
Yeah.
He does need SO.
Oh, the shots, though.
Ooh. Good shots, good shots.
And the Trebs are going down. Smoke-A-Lot's going to kill all the Trebs. Okay, the push is going to stall. This is definitely still a game. Wow.
Yeah, the score's only 300. I think Hestia's boom's letting him down a little bit. He's only got 60 villages.
Yeah,
he's imp. Maybe he needs a little bit of sling, but...
Which we're going to see Paladin coming in for Westbrook. Coinage coming in from Slender. Slender's going to sling Hestia. He boomed to hell and back, and now he's going to share the wealth.
And Mameluke's super strong.
The walls are coming up for Sickness. I don't know about this dive. Although, I guess, yeah, they're gonna wipe it.
They're killing gold units from DFS, and if you look at the map, DFS haven't got access to too much gold. So,
If that castle on the left from Westbrook goes up, which I think it will behind those units, that's a big problem because the walls are closing in for DFS.
it's not looking good. Well played from Raiding Party. Congratulations. And yeah, well played.
Yeah, Raiding
I
Party.
don't think they'll stick around too much longer.
Raiding Party with the possible big upset. Not even possible. It's looking pretty likely right now. This middle castle is everything, but these trebs have the high ground. It's 5 trebs. I don't care if it's Byzantines. It's gonna go down. Here's the jump. They don't have the middle. They're losing the left. The paladins are in. Cavalier coming in for the 2-in. But now it's paladins he has to deal with, and the Kipchaks just feel bad here. SO is coming in for the... The game is called. Wow, Raiding Party with the upset. Did I do the right color?
Yeah, I'm actually not sure about the MVP for Hestia. I think we have to give it to Slender Cloud.
Yeah, this was a big Slender Cloud carry. Hestia and Westbrook did buy him time. And I love how Westbrook...
Yeah, Hestia, yeah. For sure.
I love how Westbrook has got the forward production. He was going to kill over here, but this is just unstoppable. This amount of Mamelukes. I'm sure there was going to be heavy sling to get Hestia up to 200 pop.
But no, it was a really close set. Well played to both teams. Unfortunately, DFS lost, but congratulations to Raiding Party, and thank you for having me, Spencer.
Yeah, no problem. Do you want to do the interviews before we wrap this up?
I don't think DFS would be down for an interview.
Oh, not. We only do winner interviews. Oh.
Okay, I can ask a few.
Hestia,
it might be in Chinese, though, right?
Hestia speaks English.
I can ask a few questions, but I'll let you take the lead if you don't mind.
Alrighty, we'll hop in there right now. Did anyone even bet points? Okay. Let's get an MVP poll real quick. Who was MVP, guys? Hestia, Slender, or Westbrook? I think they're gonna agree and probably go with Slender. But let's hop down into Raiding Party's chat.
How's
it going, guys?
Hello?
Hey, how's it going, Hestia?
Hello.
Hey, good. How are you?
Good. That was a great set. I think many people call that a big upset. Elo-wise, favorite.
Yep.
Wise, man, even game 1, you guys looked good. It stalled out, didn't have trade. Are you guys surprised with how well you did today, or did you expect this?
I don't know. Wait, so are we the favorites or not?
No, they were the favorites. They were a 16-point team.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. So we are the underdog. We have no pressure.
I think Raiding Party did swap a player out, though, so they did get someone a little bit more high-rated come in, but...
Yeah, they did.
Blade's voice is a bit blurry to me.
Oh, it's his wire probably just messed up.
Okay, no worries.
Is it any better now, or... Wait, is it any better now?
He's better.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you played the best you've played this tournament today, Hestia.
You mean me personally?
Yeah, like you played great all 3 games.
Yeah. Especially game 2, boosting a lot of confidence for me.
Yeah.
Game 1, I'm still a bit shaky. Lost 2 views early.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I really practice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's showing.
Sorry.
I think game one, if you guys had trade behind what you were doing, it might have been different. But it was still brutal on the right to
True,
deal with the
true.
push.
We we started too late on the trade. We kind of relied on our push, so we were too optimistic about our push. But props to Imperial CC. He kind of 1v2 held against us.
Yeah, he played really
So,
well.
in your opinion, Hestia, who was the strongest player from Down for Sickness?
Hmm. I don't know. My level is too low, but game one Imperial is very impressive. But their strongest is the Gujarat player because it kind of one save counters all three of us. And I think he did a lot of damage to our eco, especially on
Maybe
Westbrook.
not Berbers, right? But it's certainly a strong civilization, Gujaras, right? But I think Berbers
Yeah, yeah. We are either cavalry archers or cavalry, so hard counter. And Hindustanis is our original pick, but they banned it.
Mm. Yeah, I thought they actually heavily outdrafted you guys, but clearly not the case. Underdogs elo wise, I thought underdogs draft wise, you guys made it work. Even Hillfort, you guys picked that as a home map. I think last week it didn't go well. So did that kind of help
True,
with playing
true.
it better this week?
Definitely. I think last week the biggest mistake is allowing Berbers from them. So same story as game one today. One save counters all three.
Mm.
We are definitely going to avoid that.
So you
was
guys,
you surprised to not see a Chew and Tower Rush?
We are like we see. So one of us is paying close attention to the score, and he's wondering, oh, why is the Teuton's player still not up? And then we are so relieved that, especially when we see the Teuton's knights, uh, then we are like we are winning this already.
yeah, because I think a Toot and Trush behind a Night Flood of the Kumans could have been devastating.
True, true. As you see last time, the post trash also works.
Right. It definitely
Yeah.
does.
With our Civ, they kind of have to trash
Yeah, and I feel
with
like
the Spanish pick.
you guys actually picked the Berber Spanish back to back so they didn't have Berbers to counter the Spanish, I assume.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
smart.
I think if they'd have Trush and Cuman had have gone Knights, then it'd have been a completely different game. Or
I
even
believe
Step
so.
Lancers, right? But well
Yeah,
played to
yeah.
you. You guys played really well, and congratulations.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. Congratulations. You guys are now 2-2. You win next week, you're in for sure.
Yeah, one more set to go.
Yeah. So looking forward to that match. I might message you the spy cams. He could hear them, I could hear them, the stream could not hear them. So
Oh,
we could
that's sad.
we could do more looking into it, but somehow the audio is getting
Yep, yep.
routed to me, but the desktop audio on OBS is not picking it up. But we can talk about that later. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Thanks.
Good luck next week. We'll see you later.
Thanks. See you later.
Wow. Another game going to 3. That's 3 for 3 that have been casted have gone to game 3 now. Super 6 sets. And Blade, I appreciate you casting. I know you got a game to get ready for soon too, so you probably want to get warmed up. Maybe
Yeah, I
eat.
was just about to say, I don't cast too often, but that was a fun set, and thank you for having me, and thank you for organising this tournament. And yeah, I'll say adios. But yeah,
Yeah, you're
thank you.
welcome,
Bye
and
bye.
good luck.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Bye bye.
See ya. Yeah, so that is Blade. He will be playing in about an hour and a half. He's got a big match today. His team is 2-1. That's Blade's Angels going up against Standby Archers Regrouping. That's Leafman and Rito and JCP and Ant-Man, whoever they decide to use in their lineup. But I will update the Braquitos. Wow. Definitely an upset, but these maps are kind of set up for upsets. It's not just, oh, here's the higher elo, the better Arabia team, they're going to win. Nope, this is not like last tournament where it was Arabia die. That's pretty much all it was. Which is why we got away from that. And I like this a lot more. The last tournament maps were cool, but they're all so damn similar. Everyone was just drafting Arabia Civs. Let's pull up the brackets. Okay, another 2-1. Is that just the theme of round 4? Everything's going to game 3, back and forth, super close. Down for Sickness took game 1, but Raiding Party, bam, game 2, game 3, the bounce back. I love it. They are now 2-2. Down for Sickness can still make it. They're 1-3. I think if they win next week, they're in. If they lose next week, they're out. But it also depends on who their opponent is. So maybe we'll see. It's rough. The fate is in the hands of the Swiss system tiebreakers. Now, I will ping everybody when we're back. I'm going to make some food. I might mess with the spy cams a little bit because I would love for them to work. But they're just broken right now, which is sad. Just trying to make them better. Let me see who we got streaming right now. And we are almost done with the Swiss stage after today. There is a game tomorrow, but we got about a week left of the Swiss, and then we're going to be getting into the knockouts, the must-win games. It's just getting better and better. I'm loving it. I'm hyped. We're going to raid Leo Grampy. Banditizer. Banditzer. Thank you for the follow. Stay tuned, guys. There are more games to come. There's 3 of them happening at once next. It's gonna be... The live one will be Pink Potatoes versus the Boomers. Boomers led by Sito.
Can you come here, Shiva, with the knights? Please?
There was a match earlier
don't
too
track the
between
pocket.
Raid's
You need to
team
track the pocket.
that will be casted at some point. I do have to work this evening. If I don't get them all in, I probably won't. I will cast tomorrow. Replays and all that good stuff. But GG, guys. Incoming raid. I'll see you all in a little bit.